But yes, welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We were playing through with Ophelia Shepard, largely for the most part Paragon, except hating on Ashley, as you are supposed to do. That's just canon, people. Yeah, it's been not 1 week. Well, actually, yeah, it's been close to a little bit under a week since we played last. Continuing on, yeah, that's all I gotta
Commander,
say.
good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to
Oh,
investigate.
Dr. Hart.
That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Full-on CSI episode. Oh, and by the way, I didn't do this last time. Well, apparently someone followed over the couple of days. Abra Katrina? Katrina? Probably saying that wrong. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. You should totally go follow them if you're into crafts
You've seen
and
this before
cute
on
things
the
and all that
Citadel?
does.
Every so often, some lab sells
Friend of
unwanted
my
parts to the black
Rose.
market, but they're not as bad as the cycles.
I'm also part of the book club.
I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first
The
realized.
fact that it was an Elcor diplomat hacking people up is very distressing.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First,
Now I'm
we
just
got
thinking
hold
about
of a
that.
sample
Now,
from DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Right in the quad.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
On testicles.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes.
Ugh, excuse me.
Living.
One thing I do appreciate actually just doing this streaming with Mass Effect trilogy and all that, like, is letting the dialogue play out, is because I've played the game so much sometimes I've just gotten into this habit of doing X, to skip forward through some of the cutscenes and the dialogue, that it's giving me a moment to actually appreciate the voice acting and also some of the writing. So I know this does make the gameplay a little bit longer, but in some respects it is kind of that we're appreciating the story more, right? So.
He was growing parts
Oh, yeah.
inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside.
I still
their
figure out
own
the
body.
voice
Then
mod
he
thing of how to do
harvested
this
them and
voice.
Sold them off.
Oof.
Most of the victims were
Pretty sure I can do it.
He'd pay them each a small
Fairly easy.
percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. You just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
It's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
But at what cost, Garrus? At what cost?
If you don't care about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he is. You're just a terrorist with a badge.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
I think we can
Do you have any
initiate the
idea what
quest now.
happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed
Yeah,
his
here we go.
name to
I
Dr.
think we just go on the quest now.
Joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I'm currently
I was
playing
hoping
through Mass
you'd
Effect
say
2.
that. Well, Commander, take me with you when
My
you
other
go.
Shepard,
If it's
so I have to
Salian,
like
I'm gonna prepare
rearrange
for
my
it.
patterns as far as like how I'm playing this game to remember that like, oh yeah, I've got to manage like inventory and stuff like that in this, and I have more things to look at. Okay, so let's see. We've got Dr. Salion. Did we already talk to Ashley just to get that out of the way?
Commander? Sure.
No,
I was just
damn.
watching
No,
some
okay, we'll get it out of the
Oh,
way.
before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Good luck.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Go away, Caden. Shepard
I'm the
doesn't like you
oldest,
that way.
then Abby, then Lynn.
Welcome to the Stream
Sarah's
of
the
Apologies.
youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over.
Just he
Same as you,
cannot
I expect.
catch a
We
drift.
transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends
Wait.
you, right?
Wait,
I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave.
for some
all our
reason, my
friends
brain
every
is
2 or 3
blanking on
years.
the phrase. Can't catch a brick. No, catch a. Why am I blanking on this? This is weird. Get a grip? Catch a drip? I don't know. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay, I don't know why something just has a huge fog brain.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really
No
liked
means
her,
no.
he'd be pushy.
Yeah.
Catch my drift
of
is
course.
right, as
If he
is
didn't
as
ask
is
at all,
actually
I'd
catching
wonder
these
if he thought
hands.
Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
No,
Like that
no,
goes
there's no
over
damned if
magic
you do,
walking
damned if you
woods,
don't.
'cause he
Yeah.
figured it was
What the
past
fuck,
time to
Ashley?
do the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword.
I don't recall
She
if you
always
actually
felt a little
meet
weird.
any of her
Likes big
siblings
skirts
in the
and
other
tops you have to
games.
tie her into.
I don't think you do.
They do great things to
Or
her
even if they
figure.
talk about it even further. It's not something you actually really need to know or see, I guess, but
So, what did you learn?
considering how close they all
One
are,
of
you
Dad's
know.
friends taught me marine hand to hand.
You said all of
Oops,
your...
nope. Skip
They
through
do
that.
great things to her figure, though.
You traveled all the way home to
There we
take your
go.
sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years.
But thank you.
Like
My
a
brain
day's
was just
cruise.
suddenly
It's not like it was on Earth or
short-circuiting
something.
for some reason
My
on
last
that.
day out,
Something about
Mike
that phrase
was waiting
didn't
for
seem
us.
right, you know.
Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
I did not
Better.
mean that in the slightest.
I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore.
The more you repeat anything, the
and
more
he fell.
off it sounds. Yeah, you say
She
like a
helped him
word
stop
enough
the bleeding
times,
and
you're just
had
like,
to call an
that's
ambulance.
not a
She
word.
told the paramedics he fell.
Boat's not a
When we
word.
took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But
You can quote me
he
on
hung
that.
his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Okay.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
The Corians would beg to
Cannot
differ.
rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone.
Alright.
For always
Oh,
roaming
jeez,
with
we
the
keep going,
hungry
okay.
heart. Much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now. I need some Paragon points, though.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading
If I
it.
remember correctly,
He had a
Ulysses
dozen
is kind of a
versions when
hard
he
read,
retired.
though, isn't it?
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to
New
his
to
grave.
motivational process this month. Boat is
Dad
not a
passed away
word.
years back. He's probably
Don't
still
believe the
watching.
lies. Webster's would have you believe otherwise. Boat, not a word.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Keep it to yourself. Again, not my place to judge, I guess.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Yep.
Dismissed.
Did I get any points from that? From being
Ma'am.
somewhat nice to her? Nope. That was useless. Okay. Well, I got some codex, though. That's fine. Did we talk to more Rex?
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Oh, did I not do this?
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system.
Guess I didn't.
I
Alright.
needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians.
I think it's just because I only
But he
played
was
through
old.
3 once. I
So
don't
were his
recall
ideas.
if you actually meet
He
Reeve at
wanted
all
to continue
in 3.
the war. He wanted us to fight.
Like, if you have Rex still
Turians,
alive at the end of this one.
Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fight
Of course,
it.
Reeve was a terrible replacement for X.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while,
Let's all get crazy.
we were
Let's go
getting
nuts.
through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He
I would have
wanted
liked to have seen
talk.
this and to, like, see where this is.
We met
The
at
Hollows? That'd be kind of fun.
near the graves of our
Or that would have been fun, I
ancestors.
guess.
The skulls of our dead
Again, I don't
lay
recall if
bare
3
to
touched on
remind
it or
us
not,
where we
because I've
come
only played
from,
through 3, I think, once.
where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Wait, no, I played through 3 twice, because I had a Renegade Shepherd and a Paragon Shepherd. I think it's just because I just remember it not being as... I don't remember playing through it as much as 2 or 1.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Wait, what?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
I've
No.
got this shit stain of a brother.
Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
Yeah, so I kind of screwed that up, I guess. I think what last time we didn't have, like, I think he did talk about
So long, Max.
his grandfather.
Shepard.
Like, as he got the armor, it's like, hey, this is my grandfather's armor. And let's still check with Tali. Man, and I thought my family reunion's a murder.
I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is.
Yeah, it's weird too, because like listening to 2 and
I
1,
still
like
think a lot about my
the
pilgrimage,
voice
though.
for
I
Tali
know
in 1 is
Theron's our
so
top priority,
so
but with all the
naive
words
and
you
innocent,
told
and
me,
then
I
in
was
2 it
hoping to
becomes
find
so
something to
wizened
bring
and
back
like
to the
jaded.
flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just
Oh
be
yeah,
some
so this is where you
derelict
kind of
my
get
people
her
can use for
little,
salvage.
hey, it'd be
It
nice
has
if
to
you
be
got me
more than
this,
that.
because it helps
There's a
my
lot expected.
quest and everything like
What's
that.
so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen, but it doesn't work that way in practice.
Funny how
People
that
have
works.
always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example.
So no pressure at all.
Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've
There's
changed
a world
significantly since the
somewhere I gotta go
exile.
to.
They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I think we already did all this.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy. He never allowed me to settle. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me.
Okay,
I
yeah.
want to talk about...
Like what? See you later.
We did talk about that. Alright. That's right. We talked about your dad. Okay, so I think we talked to everyone down here, so let's go on up. I believe last stream we did talk to Caden, but yeah, it doesn't hurt to just check in really quick as I stare at this wall. Oh gosh, I got the herps. We made a big old pizza tonight for dinner, and I had probably half of it. I should not have had half of that. Oh god. I should take an antacid or something.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the
You
crew's
getting the
at.
herps? Yep.
Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time
Okay.
for now. I'd like that.
There we go. Let's see. Do I have... That here. Let's double check these. Chemical round 3. Do we have any more? Just chemical round 3. That's fine. And we want the heat sink to do that. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. The big question is, what toppings? Nothing special. Just mozzarella, pepperoni, some sausage. Like, you know, just a standard pizza. But it's one of those pizzas too that like it's got really doughy crust, so it was really good, but it was just so friggin' greasy too. You know you've hit a certain age in your life where eating pizza in some respects kind of disgusts you, where it's like, this is good. Oh my god, this is really, really bad for me. Let's do... Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do Garrus's thing. Where was it again? Herschel system, Kepler Verge. The tried and true classic. Yes, tried and true. Oh, that's right, we did land on Novaria. We did, that's right. Well, we can just do Novaria now. That's fine. That's right. We were setting up Novaria for this one here, so. Oh, that's right. No, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that, like, in 1, you have to actually go to the airlock to leave. Talk to Joker. I think he's just got the same
I
one.
prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Okay.
I have to go.
That's good.
Alright, see ya.
For certain lines, I wish that they would change them up a little bit. Like, so if you do the whole, like, I just want to check in with you over and over again, like, he does the whole, like, his whole spiel about his legs and everything like that, and it's the same thing every single time. Like, I get there's only so many lines you can record or write, but it was a little frustrating. Yeah, bring Tali, that's right. Because then it's like, I just want to talk to you more, Joker, just a little bit more, man.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Do you have anything for you, Liara? I should give you some stuff, though. Give me that shotgun, give me that pistol. Don't get any bonuses for using it. I'll just take that as well. Do we have any armor for you? Give you that biotic amp, though. Ooh, hello, never mind. Give you that. And that's slightly better. There we go.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
I gotta remember, too, that now I don't have to worry about ammo and everything like that. Let's do this willy-nilly. God, yeah, these are slower. Yeah, whatever. Pew. Pew. Oh, God, I'm sorry, Matsuto. Oh, shit.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will
Shove it
need
up
to confirm
yours,
that.
madam.
Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Lilyard just instantly charges
It would not
up.
be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I
Still
hope the
think
rest
that's
of your visit
really
will be
dangerous.
less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Get out of here.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
So I'll point out something here that's kind of funny, actually, that the developers are really proud of. In a second.
Weapons detectors, don't mind.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you
Rose
need any
pointed
help,
out that my
you can
shepherd
ask
looks
me at the
weird, but
administrator's
I
office.
think she looks fine.
She is here. I can't believe
She's
it.
got that strong
I imagine you
jawline,
want to talk to me,
awesome
Shepard.
haircut, that kind of stuff.
About my mother.
Yeah, don't worry.
No, we don't.
Got you.
trust
I
you,
got you,
Yara.
boo.
You may not be military, but you're a part
At
of my
least for the
crew.
first game. Is that heartless?
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Again, I play these in a very specific way. Liara is the person you first fall in love with, and it just doesn't work out. Then she becomes your best friend, and then, hello, Garrus.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent
remember that the
scientific
audio is
research and
stereo.
development.
Oh, I could
For your
modify
own
that.
safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any
I've
directions
only got
given
one
by
set of
our
headphones on
security
right now, so
personnel.
you know, I can still
If you
hear
have
what's going on in
questions
my
or
home.
concerns, our friendly administrative staff
Looks
is
fine. Your
always
hardness
available.
fits the Last Survivor
Thank you,
canon. Thank
and
you.
enjoy your
Thank you.
stay.
I like how she looks. She looks fine. Oh yeah, so the developers were very proud of this. I don't know if you saw any videos and stuff, but so in the original Mass Effect, there was actually a wall here, like a full-on wall. So you actually could not go straight through to the lounge area to like that bar. You had to go down these steps and around. The primary purpose being is that it's so it would load assets and deload assets, so it wouldn't have to be a problem with like when the game is trying to load in things. So the wall is there purposely to hide that. It also allows you to like load in the assets more properly. It's an interesting way, and I like those kind of like behind the scenes facts of video games, where it's like, oh, it's actually one of the reasons why certain color palettes are used in like the original Super Nintendo and Nintendo. Is it like black isn't actually like a pixel or something? It's just like they just use the natural black that's present within games, and then they kind of color around it for the most part. It's cool, but at the same time, I just love that like the developers in the video were like super proud, like we could get rid of the wall. It's like, oh, all right, cool, you got rid of the wall. Was thinking that they put more stuff or any, I don't know. Again, since these are remasters, they're not going to put like additional content or new stuff down in certain areas. But a lot of this game is kind of unfortunate, is that there is like a lot of barren areas on the planets and some of the major like areas in the game. Like this, there's just nothing in here, right? There's like nothing to do in here. Most of the side quests, of course, are in the bar and like a few other locations, but like it's just one of those things. It's, I don't know. I'm being picky. I'm being extraordinarily picky, provided the fact that, like, it's a monumental game in and of itself, right? But, anyway.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Alright, then we get chewed out by a capitalist.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against
ME1
loss
did
of
have a
life
bad
and
case of
material?
dead air layout-wise,
Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome
There's not even like
politicians.
like 2 also just has like more, like it's more condensed in areas. There is more to look at, and I also did appreciate that they did stuff like you could have more of your squad mates like comment on things, like if you looked at it or something like that. But yeah, ME1, there isn't a whole lot
Agent
in
Saren,
areas.
one of your Spectre
But
compatriots?
not even like drums or
He's a major
tables
investor in
or,
Binary Helix
I don't know.
Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Or secondary conversations you
I've
can
heard an
encounter.
Asari matriarch is here.
Oh, got the herbs.
Venezia?
Oh boy.
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
Well, then
I'm
you should have
afraid
luck.
that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
What does it matter?
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
It is one of those things like, why does it matter? Just let me go. I get it's a private facility, but I am a Spectre, right? So it's like, just let me go up there.
What brought her out here?
If I
knew,
die, I
wouldn't
die.
be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Oh, shut up,
She's
phone.
here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
That's it.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen
I think that was
urgent
at least
messages while
12
you were
credits.
about.
Ooh, can I open this? Stealing your shit, dude. That's a troublesome site. You really should clear your browser history. Go out here, get yelled at by Gianna Pianasani.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it
Don't
would seem.
underestimate me. I'm gonna bludgeon right through it, boy.
Alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. not within earshot.
I
of Mr.
love that if he
Alvarez.
gave you surface access, you would have no reason to dig deeper and ultimately unseat him. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of sucks to be you, man. You just played along.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work
We'll
on
get some water here
Novaria.
in a second.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
No.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel
Genetic
Council to develop
modification.
artificial
That
intelligence.
wouldn't upset
They
a few
attract
religious
many
organizations.
protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
And so this
I've
is
taken
how
up
we
enough of
actually
your
can
time.
get some infinite
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job,
Paragon
after all.
and or Renegade points. Talking to Laura Keene. It's a certain thing you have to do here. I don't know if it's been patched out, but let's see if we can do it. It's after we kind of like get the stuff for him though, so let me just quick do a couple of side quests. Howdy.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone
I
within
just
this
can't take
port.
that at face value, man.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer
do that.
prefers to remain anonymous.
Too bad.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are
Strange
not
that it would let me do that for
unreasonable.
like, what are the contents?
The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Let's buy a few
Maybe
things
later.
first.
Right now, I need supplies.
I guess I need to get some licenses and
Of
stuff.
course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Standard upgrades. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Monogel upgrade, and I think actually, let me see here, what else do I have for junk? Price? No, I want level. A lot of these we can just sell. Do not need any of this junk. Let's see. I think there was a couple of like duplicates I had in here. Avenger, anti-personal rounds, chemical rounds. There we go. Just sell all that junk. Don't need all that junk. We're fine with that junk. Nope.
Has the other reconsidered this one's
Could I buy
plea for
something?
aid?
Alright, I'll help.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one.
I'm gonna wait for a second. I want to talk to him.
Please do not mention this to Administrator Ananias. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Okay, let's go talk to a few individuals in the cafe here, so we can potentially get that moving. Oh, what? Oh, hey, hello. That was weird. I've had it happen a couple of times. Oh. Hello? Okay, there we go. The game crashed for a second. I just booted out to the desktop. I don't know what's going on with that, because, like, I think it's whenever someone... I think this is partly through Origin. Because, you know, hey, Origin, they're stable. Because I got a couple of notifications people were going offline and online. And it's immediately crashed, like, into the desktop because of that. It's curious. Weird. Alright, what else? I don't think there was anybody else down there. Yeah, that's right. I have to talk to Lorik first, and then I can actually get the quest and everything like that. And then I'll move forward from there. That happens every time someone comes on offline. What, your game crashes? So it's not just me. Okay. That's good to know.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Yes.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas.
That's a name.
I need you to speak with him.
That is quite the name.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone.
Okay, well
That
then you
makes
can just
you
shape up,
ideal for
bitch.
my
Like, come
job.
on.
You are a known
What makes you think
quantity,
that I'm not going to help
or
you
so
now?
Vargas would
Or that I
think.
am going to help you? Come
He will
on.
assume you are here to investigate.
Yep, mine
his
crashes
company's
too.
dirty
Oh,
laundry.
okay, well,
That
fun
will
little
distract
quirk
him
of
from your,
Origin.
my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful
So I'm
ones.
just hung up on her insult
Commandos
to me
be
now.
specific.
Dullstone.
We want to assess any
That's such
potential
a weird
risk to Asari
insult. I'm
copyrights.
trying to think of like
You
what...
will present yourself as a buyer on behalf of the
I can't think of
Spectres
any
or
other
the Alliance.
context that Asari
Discuss their
have for
military
insults like that.
enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's my reward?
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Yeah, cool, I'll do it. I want to screw
Interesting
over some
plan.
corporations.
I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a
you're not
dossier
even a
on
shiny
Vargas.
stone.
If you would
Yeah.
like, I could briefly
Well,
walk you
it's
through
weird too because I'm
patterns.
trying to think of like what's the context of that insult. Like, I'm sure there is some kind of etymological reason as to why Dullstone, but it's just, it just doesn't. I'm trying to think like the culture of Asari, like what? Huh? I don't know.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is
I'm sure
impatient
that
with
whoever
those
wrote
who
that
waste his
line
time.
had like a perfect
I tried to get him
cultural
distracted
distinction as
and
to
off
why
topic. He
Dullstone.
concluded I was not
don't know.
interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
He's got like the stuff with the Krogan, right? Like, in 2, Rex calls Grunt like he must be a quint, right? And that, you know, because quad, quint, and his way of like boosting him up is like his self-esteem and everything like that.
I'll go see him now.
I don't know, like
I hope to hear from you soon.
I'm really hung up on that now. I want to know why Dullstone. Sorry. Okay, it's probably nothing. I'm probably touching on it way too much. Either way, I'm just gonna save before I wreck a corporation.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
Military
That's
industrial
correct. Rafael Vargas,
complex.
sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds.
That was one of the things
for
that
every
just
strand
it
of
occurred to
DNA
me, or it
gene.
never really occurred to me
Our
until I
patented
played through this game
techniques
again,
provide
like
8%
paying
improvement
attention,
in
like,
adrenal response,
oh,
12%
shoot,
faster climbing,
yeah, we
and a
do
measurable
genetically
decrease in
modify
CPU
our
muscle
soldiers in this game. Woof.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, and the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you are here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Shit. I do not have enough.
Does Binary Helix have any less than above-board projects? Keep my source confidential.
Certainly not. Our corporate reputation is sterling. I can assure you all of Binary Helix's operations
I
on
think it's
Noveria
gonna
are
ping here
strictly
in a
on the
minute.
level.
Yep, there we go. I'm being paged.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
It's a terrible lie.
Of course,
Hey.
Commander Shepard. We look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
There we go.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
More!
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500
Just trying to get that
credits?
Paragon score up
I
higher.
meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
And let's go talk to Inamorta. I think it's upstairs I can actually turn off the alarms. Let's see here. Really quick. Other. This feels like battle music. Like this feels like there's going to be some kind of
You're the Spectre, right?
like some kind like someone's gonna pop out of the wall and like get ready to fight. The less ambient music, you know.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here.
Hey, bud.
What do you want?
What are you having?
What's that you're drinking?
Human blood with cinnamon. Find someone else to bother.
I love that it's like, oh, so like he actually was aware of human spices too. It's like human blood with cinnamon. Okie dokie. Security logs. Not sure if you'll see this doctor. Is imperative that you're to the safe location. Yada yada yada. Okay. Get rid of the security here. Whoops. There we go. The inside security is disabled. Excellent.
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
Yes, but I haven't picked up his cargo yet.
There's this guy right there just standing.
Sit down a minute.
Wait,
I
what?
have a business proposal.
Crimes? You guys doing crimes?
I pay the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
I'll consider your offer.
We'll make the right decision.
Hey, buddy. Hold up. You saw nothing. Buddy. Okay? You saw nothing. He's giving me the side eye there. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can do this now. Just to pass the time. Howdy.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Gross.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Oh, Liara, you do not even know the half of it there.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
Do you know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
Let's just continue.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help
As if the Asari don't fully use that to their advantage. No, yeah, they do. They use it for, like, for every single race. I like the conversation that the Bachelor Party has in 2, where, like, all the human, the Turian, and the Solarian are talking about the Asari, like, dancer. It's like, well, no, it looks like a Turian. What? No, they look like humans. It's like, well, no, they look like Solarians. It's like, wait a minute, you think they're doing that in our minds? Like, they look actually different or something? I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, but it's still one of those things where it's like unhealthy obsession. But still, it's like, oh, Liara.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of
Yeah, I'd love to see consider on the perception of the different races when viewing the Asari. Yeah, I was curious about that as well. Like how, because they mentioned that like, oh, those things in the back look like Solarian fringes. They're like, no, the scaling, it looks like Turian stuff.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Damn space sirens.
There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
Again, as a whole, you know, the space elves, basically. And I do, again, appreciate how they kind of, as a whole, with, like, their government, like, they get a comeuppance, essentially, because of, like, they said, like, we're the most advanced, respected race, etc. But there are specific Asari that I like. There are specific Asari, and also there are certain storylines and stuff that I like. It's just the fact that, like, there was always this idea that, like, they are more superior than everyone else was that whole space elf mentality, right?
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass to our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
No guarantees. See. Oh. Darn Earps. Earps coming back. Keep coming back. Let me get some water, actually, see if that helps a little bit.
This roughly 50,000 years. 50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Okay. Looking antacid. That should be good. Got some water. Oh, that is refreshing. Revenge of the Sausage, yeah. As you get older, that food you used to consume in great quantities, or just whenever you felt like it. Like, you have to start planning your day around, well, it's 8 o'clock, I really shouldn't have nachos or something, or something that's a bit more spicy if I don't want to feel like I'm having my esophagus burnt in the middle of the night. This is... yeah, I do need to go here. But yeah, I love this Turian's accent. We'll come back to it here later, but I love his accent. It's so, like... it's so not Turian. I love it. It's full on, like, New Yorker. Like, yeah, New Yorker mechanic. Oh, I can see you gained 2 more followers since I last loaded. Congrats. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I mean, steadily. It's getting there. I'm just, you know, I'm more kind of proud of myself that I've been streaming basically consistently since last year. Maybe like 1 or 2 weeks I've skipped or something. But yeah, I'm just, you know, who knows? Maybe someday it'll be, it'll get more, but who knows? But
Freeze!
I'm just glad to be doing
Anshan
it.
Security. This office is sealed.
And I'm hoping people enjoy it, so.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down.
Oh, there's
Does
the
Captain
Earps.
Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeas has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Just those two, though. Just those two. Oh, whoa. Who's shooting at me? Oh, through the walls. Sneaky buggers. Man, recharge times on these take forever. I think someone's stuck in the wall. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, we're good. Hey! Locked crate. Oh yeah, I'll just take all of that good stuff. Thank you very much. I love also this is a place of business and there's like a weapon locker here. Like more than one. I don't think... It's upstairs, I think. And I really wish I had this on here. To the attention of Administrator Ananias, a man named Gareth is looking for information on the whereabouts of one of our freighters. He believes his brother's ships may have been attacked by privateers who are traveling through the astronomy system. Investigation is pending. Alright. Cool. Whoops. That's right, I gotta remember that these doors open up as well. Or at least this one does. Yeah, that's all taken care of. Whoops. Oh, damn it. And then medical kit and Lorik Keen's computer. And that saves, and now we just get to kill some crooked cops. What? No! Game, how dare you? Hi.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect?
Bullshit, lady.
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
Oh yeah, Rex does a great line here if you have Rex with you, where he's like, you're crooked cops. Do you know what we do to crooked cops on mine? It's like, oh god. Hells yeah.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Singularity. And let's do a overload. And a throw. No, throw. Aww. Poor crooked cops. Was that brutal? Sometimes it feels like you're just gonna be completely brutal with some of these things. Like, I shall kill you! No, I don't think so. Survey says no, buddy. And let's do a sabotage. And here is where we can get, I think, the infinite glitch. Let's see if they actually fixed it or not. I kind of want to see... Not brutal, you always double tap. Okay, so I feel a little bit more vindicated in my decision to do that then. Alright. I'm not... Okay, it's not homicidal by doing so.
There have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
I'm entirely innocent.
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Oh yes, I found out actually, I tweeted this, but I found out the Backbone, that one noir point-and-click adventure game, is coming out on Game Pass, like, on the 8th. I've got the prologue, which is free, but since I got Game Pass, I can just play it and download it. So I'm probably gonna maybe try to find some time to do that or stream that on some days. Another thing too is that I'm trying to think of like another game potentially, and I'm thinking maybe Deep Rock, just at least single player, or if people want to play multiplayer, like I'm fine doing that. I don't know. Just want to try to mix it up a little bit.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini,
Ooh,
Novaria
yeah.
Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
Because the prologue is
Executive
completely
Board knows
free on
about
Steam.
Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months.
I have no idea how long
I
or
want you to
extensive it
convince
is,
Keen
but
to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in
some
one
criminals
package.
have been finding out have been just that blatant.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated.
Well, you want
if
to
it
play
doesn't
multiplayer
interfere with
DRG,
business.
just ask. Well,
Ananias
yeah,
is driving
totally.
customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Pay me. No, just more stuff.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Just doing this for Codex. Gotta get that
Before the weather
Codex.
closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega
Information.
signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Alright.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
Crates, and then
No
I'll do
idea.
it.
The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right. I'll talk to
I'm
Keen
gonna
and see
save,
if
and I'm
I
gonna
can
test this
convince him.
out. I really want
Thank
to
you.
see if this actually
You know where I
still
work.
works or not.
Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Hey, Lorik. You got a few things I gotta say to you, buddy. You're gonna help me get potentially a lot of points. This in effect is a renegade action, but the means are Paragon. It's very innocent. It's not gonna be bad.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to
Give me them
testify
sweet
against
points.
Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeas' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analeas. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet. Are things in hand? Do hurry. Analeas has many spies.
Okay, maybe I did that wrong.
I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet. Do hurry. Analeas...
What's the option for that? Like, okay, I'm gonna look this up, actually. I want to see if I can actually still do it. Infinite Paragon. Because there was an article about it. I'm curious about it, if it still works. Oh, I think I just got fixed. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Has many spies. I have not been contacted
Did you see an Asari?
Yes, she caused quite a stir.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk. I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet.
That's not how it works.
Are things in hand?
Right, so... Matriarch Beneznia. Another question. Ah, okay. Matriarch
Did you see
Beneznia.
an Asari?
Yes, she caused quite
I have a different question.
Humans are full of...
I finished the job.
Now that you have my property,
The board...
Very well.
Yes.
I will testify.
Yes.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Okay.
I have not been contacted regarding...
Did you see
Yes, she caused...
I have a different question.
Humans
I finished the job.
Now that you have my...
The board...
Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need
You'd
with
think
your
they'd
contact.
still... They think they would fix that at that point, you know?
I
Like,
have not been
it's been
contacted
years.
regarding our...
Did you see
Yes, she
I have a different question.
Humans...
I finished the
Yes.
job.
Now that you have my...
The board...
Very well.
Just gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna get a bunch of Renegade too. Just get 100% of Renegade and Paragon.
I have not been contacted regarding...
Did you see
Yes.
Is it so
They
unusual?
rarely...
Young males have an
I have a different question.
Human...
I finished the job.
Now that you... Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact.
Oh, the Paragon, yes!
I have not
Oh
been
my
contacted
god, this is hilarious.
Yes.
I have a different
Yes.
question.
Humans are...
I finished the job.
Now that you have my...
The board...
Very well. I will testify.
I got the
Make
achievement.
whatever arrangements
Accumulate
you need with your
75% of
contact. I will wait
total Paragon.
I have not been contacted regarding...
Did you see
Yes. She caused quite a stir.
I have a different question.
Humans...
I finished the job.
Now that you have my...
The board...
Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not
I wonder if they
been
purposely
contacted
just left
regarding
this
our...
in. Of just,
Yes.
yes.
She
I have a different question.
Humans...
I finished the job.
Now that you have...
The board...
Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact.
I love
will wait
this.
here.
I love these things.
I have not been contacted regarding.
I think it's just
our-
because
Yes,
it's been
she
so
caused
long
quite-
since I've actually experienced like a proper like game exploiting glitch, you know, like infinite gold or like just cheat codes, because those don't really exist anymore, right? It's just fun to have something like this still existing in a game.
Yes, human. Now that you have
The board.
very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been contacted regarding our.
Did you see
Yes.
I have a different question.
Now that you have my.
The board.
Very well.
Okay, let me see here. Yep, full on Paragon.
I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been
Now time to
contacted
be
regarding
bad.
our arrangement. Yes, she caused.
I have a different question.
Humans are. Now that you have my.
If
phone,
necessary, yes.
It is good. Very well. I will testify. Make
Good old
whatever
chunk of
arrangements you
it
need
too,
with
like
your
just
contact.
25
I will wait
renegade
here.
points.
I have not been contacted regarding.
Did you see
Yes.
I have a different question.
Humans are. Now that you have my.
Yes.
Very well.
Humans.
I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
No one will mess with me.
I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement. Yes.
I have a different question.
Humans are.
I finished the job.
Now that you have. Very well. I will test.
How much was that getting me, actually? It's just all of the renegade.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact.
Oh, this will be great. Because then I can actually do some fun ones that like, I really want to do.
Yes.
Most
she
of my
caused
Paragon
quite a
options
stir.
are like...
It's not human.
Okay,
Now
but...
that you have my. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been contacted regarding. Yes.
I have a different question.
Humans are. Now that you have.
Yes.
Very well.
Humans.
I will testify.
Yes.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been contacted regarding. Yes.
I have a different question.
Humans are.
I finished the job.
Now that you have. Very well.
Yes,
I will testify.
humans. Now that you have...
Make whatever arrangements you need with your
Yes,
contact. I will
humans.
wait
Now that you
here.
have...
I have not been contacted. Yes, she
I
called.
have a different question.
Humans are. Now that you have. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever.
Yeah, again, it's
arrangements
just
you
fun
need
to
with
see
your
like a
contact. I will wait
glitch.
here.
Just a glitch in modern games, you know,
been
quote unquote,
contacted regarding our
still
arrangement
working.
yet.
Did you see an Asari matriarch?
Yes. Human. Now that you. Very well.
Just because
I
like
will
things like the
testify.
original Oblivion
Make
with like what was
whatever
it, the paint?
arrangements you need
I think it was
with
either
your
Oblivion or
contact. I will wait
Skyrim had the paintbrush glitch.
I have not
I think it was
been
probably
contacted
Oblivion.
regarding our arrangement.
So like if
yet.
you dropped a paintbrush,
Did
you
you
could
see
actually
an
like
Asari?
use it as
She
like a
caused quite a stir.
platform to stand
It's
on
not
to
every
like
day
get
a
over
matriarch
walls and
arrives
stuff.
with the guard deed. Humans. Now that you have my. Very well.
And of course,
I
you
will
know,
testify.
what was it? There's another glitch
Make
too that was in the
whatever
original
arrangements you need with
Oblivion,
your contact. I will
where
wait here.
if you equipped,
I have not been
like you were
contacted
firing a
regarding our
bow,
arrangement yet.
and you equipped a
Things in
certain
hand.
item, and when you release the bow, it would actually let forth the bow, and immediately, like, no matter like how many arrows you had in your quiver, that's how many copies of the item that you equipped or anything like that would be copied.
Did you see
Which was like
She
just
caused
a good
quite
way of
stir.
getting like a bunch of
It's not
items
every-
and to sell and stuff like
Humans
that.
are full of.
I finished the job.
Now that you have. Very well.
No, it's just
I
fun
will
seeing
testify.
glitches still working.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact.
How much do I have left? Oh,
I will wait
yes.
here.
I am almost there.
I have not been contacted regard. Yes.
Yes.
Humans. Now that you have my property. Very well.
Very
I
well.
will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
I'm Renegon. Paragade.
I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement.
Did you see
Yes. She called. Humans. Now that you have. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here. I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement.
Did you see an Asari
Yes. She caused quite a stir. Humans are.
matriarch? I finished the job.
Now that you have. Very well.
All right, I am maxed out. I am Paragade. I am Renegon. Good lord. That's
I will
amazing.
testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
I don't think there was anyone else actually I had to talk to in here. Yeah, I don't think there was like any kind of. I keep thinking like Mass Effect 2 for like the loyalty missions where you have to make sure you get everything wherever you go. Otherwise, like you can get screwed out of like side quests. Fantastic. Yes, indeed. I'm actually very giddy that that actually that that still works. Because it was in an article, and my first thought was like, oh, since it's in an article, it's probably going to be like, oh, they'll, BioWare will be like, oh, we probably should patch that out, guys. It's like, no, the fact that like, this was an existing glitch that I had no idea about, that they kept in the game and didn't even bother trying to, like, patch it out. Because it sounds like it would have just been an easy thing to do, too. Like, just remove the dialogue option. To just, like, go back to testify Annihilus. This is weird. Alright, well, let's get that package here quick. Nothing matters anymore, punks. I'm good, I'm bad, I can do what I want, because I'm Shepard. Oh, and I got a line on my face. Oh, okay. There we go.
Good day, Commander. I wonder, how have you been spending your time?
Spectre business.
You know, Spectre business.
That's a polite way to brush me off. No matter.
I mean,
there was a break-in at the Synthetic Insights office. Several of my officers were killed.
I don't think I've ever talked to her.
You wouldn't know anything, would you?
I did it.
That was me, actually.
I see. Would you care to explain?
Annihilus bought them off. He had them ransacking the Synthetic Insights office for his own interests.
That is all too likely. Sergeant Sterling was highly mercenary. If that is true, I bear no ill will toward you. I warned my people against taking jobs on the side. This is what comes of it. I appreciate your honesty, Commander. If you will excuse me, I must compose the letters to notify their families.
Okay. I don't think I've ever actually bothered to talk to her at all, besides the initial meeting of her, and then also when you meet her again in the garage. I think it's like the only time I've ever talked to her. Get the package. Bit late, sorry. Oh, hey, zombie. No worries. It's not like I'm taking roll call. It's okay. No worries. Thanks for stopping in. How are you doing this fine evening? Should have got more water than what I just got. Yeah, whatever. Get some more here in a minute. Alright, Opal, here's your package.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Now it doesn't matter. Well, I know, meant to tune in earlier though. Today's going okay, has its ups and downs.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one.
Been
from the deepness
not like a long
of life,
day, just kind of we have one of our co-workers.
This one promised compensation.
Does a lot of stuff in the office out this week.
It humbly suggests that a sum of
kind of caused us all to kind of pick up the slack here to make sure that
most
we're, taking over while they're gone. But it's been an okay day.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
Got a few things I probably have to do in the future here as far as video production and everything like that, but steady pace, you know? So.
This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
It'll have to do.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Now all I need is like an infinite credit glitch.
Of course.
Okay, what do we got for armor? Krogan, Turian, Quarian. That's 38,000. Most of these I don't really even need, though. Progress is progress, that is true. Progress is progress. Every little bit Every little bit. You guys are doing a terrible job, by the way. I'm just like, you okay over there? Bugs? Yeah, summer months are coming back. You okay? Alright, well, it's probably gone now, so... Again, who likes summer?
Spectre, have you given
The
any more
bugs,
consideration
the heat,
to my
the
offer?
humidity. Zombie says hi. She says hi back. After she cried out in fear from bug attacks.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it.
Yeah, there were also a lot more,
See you around
like,
the galaxy,
animated
Commander.
sections,
I owe you a beer.
right? Like, animated, like, segments like this in one, it feels like. But, gonna hit 90 this week and just... Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Feel like we're just pure White Walkers, just like we want the cold, we need the cold. I like the cold. Cold has never bothered me anyway. That's what the kids are known as, quoting as Disney's Frozen. Right? That's how it works. Alright, well that's taken care of. No, we just go to the garage. Oop, there we go. Intimidator! Oh, got him! Hey, how's it going? How are you doing this fine evening? Welcome to the stream. Oh, where'd I go? There'd I go. There I be. Okay, so this Turian over here has, like, this amazing, like, mechanic voice.
I heard the administrator's been arrested.
Yeah, this thing.
Any chance you
Any
had
chance you had
something
something
to
to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down.
I think he's supposed to be like an
So what can I
older
do for you
Turian, just because of his voice and everything, but it's I don't know, just something about him is great. I love it.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus, and a matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
Ominous.
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Analeus had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail them. It happens often enough. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
I have to go.
Yo, what does a Nathak look like?
I'll be here.
Nathak. Not Nathan Fillion, the Nathak. Getting ready to work on some challenges for various operators, playable characters for shits and giggles. It was a grind, but last night I was able to get all the challenges for 80s Action Heroes event. Warzone Cold War. Congratulations. Alright, so Nathak. World travel and drive, blah, blah, blah. Nathak were wolf-like creatures that would have been encountered on Noveria during level and the Peak 15 Central Station. They would have used the Varan skeleton and animations, however they were cut. Oh, so actually these would have been things you could have encountered. So these were cut during art scheduling constraints. It feels like that would be something they could have just put in there, right? Let's see your images. What do we got here? So they're basically the Varan. Oh, that's not a Nathak. Sad day. No. That's not a Nathak. Also, the game has been out for years. Why isn't there like art for them? There's a bunch of art of Rex, like I guess for talking about Nathak. And then also of a Banshee. I wanted to see Ice Wolves. Really? Wolfologists wanted to see Ice Wolves. No, just kidding. No, yeah, but I always hated that about certain games where like they would talk, or even like certain lore, where they would talk about certain animals or things like that, and you would never see what they look like until like years later when an obscure
Access to the garage is
piece of concept art comes out for it.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Oh,
Yes, that's genuine.
Sorry.
Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
thanks. Yeah, I finished the last one as Rambo, killing zombies on the Outbreak maps in Cold War. I came out last season. Cool. Alright, I got the achievement for the Asari ally. That's nice. So they mentioned Nathak a few times, but you'd think there would have been art for them actually out by now or something. Okay, and we're just gonna go ahead.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
I can actually just sniper rifle Naganata. Let's do Reaper. But also Tungsten. God, I am so glad that the freaking that the sniper rifle does not jitter around like crazy now.
Where are these things?
I love that.
Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Shoosh. Let's see. I started lore diving Resident Evil. John McClane is the other one. Oh, yeah. You had mentioned that last time. So much RE lore. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Resident Evil lore. Like, holy
What did you do
crap.
here, Commander?
It gets a little confusing sometimes. You have to look back like, oh, okay, that's weird. Or like, oh, it's this guy and stuff. I know that 8 basically helped to circle back like to the very beginning of like the first Resident Evil and everything like that. Some people were mad about that, but I kind of dug it.
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to...
You expect
Where did
they
they
were
come from?
they were
If I
Geth.
were
What
to
did you
guess,
think
the
they were?
matriarch packed them in the shipping container.
That's what I
she
thought, but I
arrived
wasn't
with.
sure. Oh yeah, I got you.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses.
Did you remember to
If
turn it
Venezia
on?
Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Yup. I don't think there's anything else in here. I can just simply... I also love that basically they give you ample amount of room. But no doubt this is for for higher difficulty settings, right? Ample enough room to just run around, because most of the skirmishes usually only take place where I'm standing back to where these guys are standing, within that level of distance, and it's usually within a straight line. But I imagine that in higher difficulties, you'd probably have to like make sure you're ducking and running and that kind of thing to make sure that you're staying alive. Just a little bit longer. Alright. You got the door? Hey guys, the door. The door. Hit. Freaking people make me do everything. I just got to press a button. Do some. I'm a shepherd. I shouldn't have to press a button. Thanks, guys. Oop, there we go. Try and move that around. I now imagine Benezia with a massive shoehorn packing the Geth. Yeah, just get over. Just her and Saren, like, buy a box, essentially just trying to Tetris these things into the box. Just trying to get them in. Meanwhile, Sovereign is just constantly in their minds, just kind of going like,
move it to the left. No, a bit more to the right. There, diagonally.
Sovereign.
Pretty sneaky, sis.
That was a crate. Saw a crate. Right? I saw it. Oh, there's a crate. Oh, hold on, you guys. I'm just gonna get something from this crate here. Hey, I leveled up too. Oh yeah, thanks for the lurk. If I even have that, I don't know if I have that set up. I don't know how that works, actually. I don't know if that's something that just happens. Sorry. I need to still set some stuff up. I'm terrible with this kind of thing. I'm gradually getting better at setting up my stream settings a bit more. Triple my store discount. Motivated buyer. Yeah, let's do that. Spectre training, and let's do Carnage. Carnage. Basic armor. Good effort, guys. Oh, hey, an upgrade kit. They were being pretty sneaky about that, actually. Thank you. My, that thing looks intimidating. Be a shame if someone could snipe it from here. Man, that thing would have been tough. Up close! Hello there. Have anything new? I do have a better... Oh, shotgun now, though. Do I have a better pistol? Not really. Do a better shotgun. Yeah, let's do this one. And... well, actually, no, the katana is much better. Good lord. Let's do rail extension. We'll check here. Chemical rounds. Oh yeah, there's some better human armor. There we go. Ooh, that's sexy looking. I want more shields though, so we're just gonna do that. You. Something like it's just good for the regeneration exoskeleton. Smash damage. No, don't need that. Shield recovery. Yeah, I'll do hardening. Still nothing for Tali, though. We can give her something else so to just help her out. How about... yeah, cool down. Do that. First interface 2. Onward to glory, good people. I know this again is probably not good for the engine at all, but it looks cool and fun. Before I go tumbling off the mountain. Oh, poor guy, he tried. Got them hydraulics. Closer. There we go. Shepard, could you please stop pressing that? Never! I think we can only just get out now and just start hitting people with stuff. Quick, team, let's go shoot them with our bullets. Oh, my helmet instantly came off. That was nice of it. Hey, Juggernaut, you might want to do something, buddy. Kinda killing your buddies out here. Or not, that's fine. Challenge sapient life my ass.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Ooh.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Uh-oh, somebody's stuck. Who's stuck outside? Tolly! No, I mean, Tolly in the game.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
That's not a good sign. Ooh. What strange monstrosities could exist within the gates of the scientific area? I'm a rebel, I'm gonna face you. You know, a different direction. Make it a little less awkward, I guess. Just all facing the same direction in the elevator. What the heck is this? Oh wow, it's like a burst? I don't think I've ever used this assault rifle. 1 second here. That's weird. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had an assault rifle that just doesn't have a... let's just do this one. Maybe a little bit easier. Whatever. Never go wrong with a shotgun. Hello there. Watch through that quick. Oh dear. I think they made these things faster, these little ones. Because they don't remember them being this aggressive or this... I don't remember them being this fast. The little ones.
Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Always bugged me. Get it? Bug. Yeah, I think they make it faster. Well, that's not good, huh, guys? Hold on, actually. Oh, dear. Hey, how far away can the camera get from me? Not great. Yeah, whatever.
I've never seen anything like them.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Oh god. Oh god. That oh wow. That hit the one hit. Woof. Okay. Forgot why Rachni were kind of scary. Who else wants to go into this homage to aliens, eh? Should take most of that, thank you very much. Come on, where are you? Oh, they pop up there. Oh, there we are. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oop. Yeah, they made those things faster.
A backup power system, Shepard.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
And we're just gonna cheese this. I feel particularly lazy tonight, and I don't want to do this puzzle. Nice little Bond theme there, that's fine.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Thanks, Clippy.
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure.
Turn this down
Main
quick.
reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete.
God, always,
Do you have an
this is another thing
additional
I hate about the
system
summer
status
months
query?
is that sweat and also just random itches. You start to think, wait a minute, is that a bug crawling on me? Is that an ant or something?
Do you know
I
why
hate
the
summer
reactor
so
was shut down?
much.
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill
Am I hot
biological
or in
contagions,
great peril? Yes.
but also damage mechanical ones.
Am I burning
Turn
up?
off the heat
Or is there
and
some
hope the
kind
cold
of
puts
eldritch
whatever
god
you
little
unleashed to sleep.
minion crawling
Nice.
upon my body, deep, like, seeking to get deeper inside of me?
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
That's all I really
Very
need.
well, Commander. Logging you out.
A whole lot I need. right
User
now.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Like, this is probably like the greatest, like, homage, I guess, for this game for, like, aliens or something like that, you know?
Landline connections
Takes and also, like, the thing, I guess. Probably so much only the thing, just because it takes place on, like, an ice world, but but this is definitely an Aliens homage. Hey, little guys, come get me. Come kill me. You wanna come kill me, right? Come kill me.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, pardon me. Oof. Is that everything up here? Is that a crate? There's a button I can press. There we go. Hey, I did it. That's all you have to do to repair a landline? That's amazing.
User alert.
I should get into,
Main reactor shut down in accordance with
I don't know,
emergency
whatever the
containment
terminology
procedures.
is for getting involved
Manual
in, like,
restart required.
electrician. There we go. Wow. Brain smooth. Brain smooth tonight. I can be an engineer person. With the gears and wrenches. And the bright ideas. Oh, screw you, game.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Turn it back on again.
Manual
It is
restart
amazing
required.
how much of that actually does sometimes solve issues. However, I've gotten paranoid whenever I've done that now in certain instances where it's like I'm trying not to let my frustrations get a hold of me in situations like that. Because I've had some experiences with, like, my work computer, like the laptop, like, you know, I don't want to turn it off because, you know, it's my work laptop. I don't want to screw up any of their updates that they're kind of pushing to my laptop or anything like that. So even though I sound like a total idiot when I'm calling tech support later, it's like, listen, I don't want to just turn this off and on. I'm pretty sure it's going to fix the issue, but do you think it's a good idea for me to just turn it off and on right now? And most likely they'll just say, yeah, you can do it off and on. I'm just trying to be careful here, that's all.
User alert. Main reactor shut down.
I mean, if you want me to skip out on work, I will skip out on work due to my own ineptitude as far as technology goes.
Required.
I don't think that killed anybody. Liara, stop shooting the wall, please. Yeah, shoot that thing. We need to shoot that thing. We're going to die here.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Come on, jumpy boys. I know you're gonna come over here, so come on over here. Ah! That's a lot of them, actually. Good lord. Tali, get over there. Come on, you two guys. Get over there. Kill it!
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
remember there's like one more big guy over here. Ah, yeah, there he be. There's the BB boy. Hey, you guys want to go over here? Defend me? You want to pay me for my ignorance? Sounds peachy. Hello there. Singularity. Hey, cool, I killed it. You see that, guys? I killed it.
User alert.
I'm amazing.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
All that, thank you kindly. And I think we have to do... What do we have to do again, Mira? You need to remind me again, because I totally blanked on what I'm supposed to be doing right now. If only I could remember. Something that begins with M? Reskin? Reprieve? Mira, I could really use your help here. I need to be reminded. What's going on?
The HE3 fuel line's cut.
Well, I guess I'll just restart. Restart! Hey, I didn't even need you, Mira. It's almost as if you just repeating that over and over again was actually more detrimental than it was helpful. It's annoying. And we don't need to worry about Mira stuff. It's just gonna... So I'm trying to get further into this game so we can get into 2, because 2 is one of my favorites. This is my favorite of the whole trilogy. And so I don't want to spend too long in Mass Effect 1. I have no idea how entertaining these VODs are for you guys if you're watching these later, but hey, you know, maybe it's just something to have on in the background, I don't know. Hashtag everything is content, right? Monetize your life. Monetize your life. This is not a boring dystopia term. Okay, here we go.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination
You can just say
chamber.
there's frickin' monster bugs in the chamber, huh?
Inadvisable.
You can just say that, Mira.
They are locked in. I could bypass the door. It looks like the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
Okay.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Ready. I think I got like some of them, but not all. So maybe one more or something here in a minute. Dirty little green bastards! For a second there, I thought my game glitched out. Like it actually fell asleep or something. Whoop. Getting all turned around right now. Getting on to the monorail. I'm fatigued. And I don't think there's anything else.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Whoa. Stretching for a second. Oh, God. There we go.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Okay. All right. So, really quick here, actually, I think we might just call it for the for this evening, just because we've got we're at Novaria's Rift Station, so this is kind of the next section, rather, to kind of get towards Matriarch Benezia, because we did a majority of that in Novaria, like on the area there. So I want to thank you all for following, for joining me for this fine evening, whatever time it is for you. Again, if you haven't followed me via Twitter, you can check that out for further updates for more streams in the future, as well as also the Kerbibble Gaming YouTube channel, where there are currently highlight videos going up of my Nuzlocke that I did last year. You know, just little fun little bits here and there. There's potentially some more content coming to that as well. There's also the Kerbibble VODs channel, which you can subscribe to that to catch VODs that you may have missed, like streams you may have missed in the future or in the past. Wow, I'm weird on that. But essentially just ways you can catch up with that. Yeah, we're going to be streaming probably next time, Thursday, around the same time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Probably still Mass Effect. Again, though, we have future games coming out, potentially of Backbone, which is a point-and-click noir adventure game, which looks really fun. And then potentially, I'm thinking maybe of streaming something more multiplayer-based, maybe Deep Rock Galactic. I've been kind of addicted to that a little bit, and I've been having a lot of fun with that. So anyway, I appreciate you all stopping in tonight, so whatever time it is for you, morning, evening, or night, I hope you are having a good time. Thanks, and I'll see you all next time.